All right. Hey, Internet. The name of the day is Arcturus. You can also call me Nate. You can call me Nathan. Please never call me Nathaniel. And we have now the official new stream setup with my laptop instead of my desktop, which should dramatically improve stream quality and also just in general FPS on games that I'm playing. We're going to start with a random setup. And we did lose our last one kind of because we had to restart. So I'm going to do a clean setup, remove my streak with a quick restart, and then we'll jump into the run. For those of you that watched the tournament, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly had a lot of fun. A little disappointed that I didn't qualify for the finals. I feel like only a little change would have made a huge difference, but it is what it is. We're going to have another Melting Remnant run, but this time with Rector Flicker. Let me just take a quick look at bosses here. We have Get Thee Back, Talos, Arcus the Darkest, and Seraph the Temperamental. Starting cards are Molten Encasements and Mortal Entrapment. Kind of conflicting, or not conflicting, but they have the same role, which is protect your units. My guess is we probably go with Stealth. I think Root Split Mask might be the ticket here. And in that case, I don't mind going full Accumulate with like a sweep unit. Certainly over Burn Bright with no reform. Early shards are not a big deal with Accumulator. It's mid-game that things get really dicey, and late game. Mid and late game is when damage becomes a real problem. So priority will be damage potential. I mean, we do get damage out of Root Seeds and Steel Enhancer, but it's not really like a lot of damage. So we need something that can scale a little bit better than that. This should also be fine, given that we have the Root Split Mask. I do have to think about our only damage actually is the Dregs and the Rector Flicker. But the thing is, by the time they get to the Pyre, you know what? We can do this. We can do this because they're actually not going to make it to the Pyre before they run out. We can just toss you up here. We can toss you out here as well. And I might do this just to get an extra kill out here. That's enough right there. Pretty sure that we're just going to clear everything with just Rector Flicker by himself. He's way too strong. And just in case, we can put this Train Steward to block. Toss a bunch of dregs up here for funsies. And we're in great state here. Simple stealth, never hurt anybody. Pretty good start. So, we don't need another Molten Encasement. Draft. It is a multi-strike. I think we can take it. It's always, we can also get rid of it if needed. Sharpen's probably not the play, since we don't take damage due to the stealth. We're not going to take Edge Prior. We're not going to take Wildwood Sap. Husk Hermit's the most obvious play here because we get the sweep. So I think we'll do that for now. We have to see what we want to merge onto it. There's some options. There's a multi-strike right away. There's quick. Quick multi-strike is definitely a thing. And then we just got to think about what else we want to merge, but I don't hate this start. We just need scaling. Scaling is what we need. Currently, we only have Steel Enhancers and Root Seeds, but to start, certainly. I really don't even want -2 on Mortal Entrapment. I just think in general it's pretty bad. I don't hate putting this onto a molten encasement just to have it die if we end up drawing it early. So we can either go reform or we can go with endless. I don't really have a preference. This is a bit scary. He does have 30 health though. 30 health at this level is pretty good. And we do have Rector Flicker. We can buff him up with some of this. Toss these guys out to die. And if we get a stealth, like we can just literally play this guy for him to die and just give you extra HP. We can toss you in there as well. And just sack these guys. Okay. So stealth goes a long way. Extra. And you know what? I'm still not even concerned. Like, he's still just doing so much damage. I feel like we're going to be just fine. I wish there was a way we could kill the backliner. That's the only thing I regret. This doesn't really do a whole lot. He's going to die. He's going, oh, the spikes, though. Spikes are actually kind of a problem. What if we do that? That. He's only got 2 spikes, though. Okay. 21 damage, 63 HP. We have to just play this. We can stealth. We can play Steel Enhancer. We can play a Train Steward. And then another Root Seeds. Sick. It's very tight though. It's very, very close. We very easily could have taken some extra pyre damage that would not have been good. Don't really want any of this. Razor Sharp. There we go. There's some scaling. I would like Endless. Also, is it HP that we need? Don't really love any of this. I mean, that's another strike. It's hard to say no to just getting another strike. Endless? No Endless yet. But we can merge the tombs for an eventual hopeful Endless. And I'm even going to take Spell Chain on the Razor Sharp Edge ahead of time. We can yeet we can have a good Train Steward. It probably helps also because knock back Talos is a little annoying sometimes. But once we get the stealth out, we're like totally fine. And we can block with Dregs. Like next, if she comes up, we can block with a Dreg. Skill Enhancer. Gonna need some of this guy, or some of these guys. And then, yeah, still Razor Sharp. And it's a lot of damage, even still. I'm not gonna play the Train Steward yet. I do want to get as many kills as I can from the units. This is fantastic. So this will block all the way until Talos and just give us a ton of extra stuff. Like all that extra HP is going to be extremely valuable. We're not going to have too many units, which is also very good. I think we accidentally kill one, but I think it's fine. Not stressing this at all. I think I am just going to go straight up damage. It's a lot of damage. I mean, getting to 63 at this point is not bad. Also just 83, 240 with 100 HP in front. Like, we're kind of getting there already. And we can -1 to the Razor Sharp Edge and then dupe it later. And then we really start going places. actually don't even hate Unleash the Wildwood. I think it's okay. It's one of the better healing options that we could get since we didn't get Glimmer. And I think I'm just going to go with more draw so we can cycle through the deck faster. Removal is the premium resource for us right now. Starting with... Oh, we didn't even play our Big Steward. Whoops. Most important, we need to make Razor Sharp Edge cheaper. And start minus cost to these. And we're good. Yeah, this combo means we have an insane tank in the Rector Flicker, plus an insane sweep multi-striker. Like, this is just gravy for us. The root is extra security. We can even play the draft just to get some extra stats. Oh, I should have played the drag. My mistake. Don't really care about the garbage. Play you out just to die. In many cases, the garbage would be super annoying, but here it just doesn't matter. Down here. We could potentially get more value by having the dregs die, but I just think it's so unnecessary. I'm not going to stress about it. We still do really want Endless or a form of Reform. But ideally it's Endless, because otherwise it's going to be hard to kill off the tomb. Yeah, it's going to be pretty straightforward. We're doing... $200 damage, quick sweep, with a very large waxen man in front. I think we're in a good spot. Cool. Yeah, Wicked Blaze. Not the ideal reform, because it's a little expensive, but it's going to be a lot better than nothing if we don't happen to get Endless. I think I'm going to go for the artifacts here. Plus we can remove drafts or dregs and the like. Flicker's Liquor, probably unnecessary. Like, it only reduces the cost of like Mortal Entrapment, which we're going to get rid of anyway. That would have been okay. I don't even think we need any of this. The only thing I'm considering is Sap Tap, because then we could put a holdover on the Unleash the Wildwood, and it just draws us a card every time. But I think it's unnecessary. It's very expensive for that one draw. Heaven's Aid is fine, because we kill everything on one floor anyway. Cool. There would have been a draw. And bring back our multi-encasement, which is good for us. And then just stack the dregs. Looking pretty good. Sweet. We'll take a bit of damage from the spikes here. I think it's only going to be 2 hits though by the time they get up there. I'm hoping, because my guess is that we'll have been able to play another Razor Sharp Edge before that. Yeah, we're good. And 6 stealth's already enough. We're gonna have more than 100 damage. I mean, we can bring it back for good measure. It's a very thick molten encasement right now. And we can full heal just because. Yeah, we're in a really good spot. Ooh. 3 rounds it took. Okay. That was a little bit cheaper, but unnecessary at this point. All this is also very unnecessary. We just want to thin the deck and get our razor sharp edge more often. This seems like a good time to go for units. We can remove 2 dregs. Try to get endless on the molten encasement. If we do get endless, then we can remove the spell. Fantastic. What do you got for me? That's interesting. Okay, now we can actually fit the draft, and we can keep the ooh. Yeah, mold braces is fine. Oh, I should have upgraded the draft. But now we can put a drag on the draft and keep the draft. Fun. Top floor it is. And we just deal with the garbage. It's not too stressful. Obviously this floor is very annoying, but that's life. We can actually kill both. Sick. And truth be told, we could literally... Wait, are you... You're rally. Okay. Truth be told, we could, like, not even play Rector Flicker and still be just fine. But we will play him. Just so he feels better about himself. Not bad at all. Get you out. One more garbage, and then we're done with the garbage. You know what? I'll bring back the draft. Why not? He's not hurting anybody. Okay. We still have 6 stealth. I don't know if 6 stealth is probably not enough to kill. Oh, no, especially not right now. Wow, we have like such little damage. I wonder if the endless just slowing down our draws is hurting us. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We now have way more stealth. We're doing 300 damage per rotation. We're in a good spot. We can even bring back this guy. Cool. We can... Oh, this is interesting. Do we have a tune? Yeah, we do. Yeah, why not? Put it onto the draft. More draw. And then we can end with spells, I guess, and just go thin deck and razor sharp edge as many times as we can with a thin deck. Can give you quick as well. No, actually, we don't want you to. Well, yeah, sure. Why not? Then we can put the Formless Child onto the draft. Draft gets huge for fun and profit, I guess. Strength Stone on you is great. Just starting off with an extra 10 is actually pretty big when you have 3 strikes and you're a sweeper. And we can go all in on the accumulator. I mean, it's a pretty solid build. I don't know. Not too bad. We don't do any damage anyway. We shouldn't ever get Ember Drained either. chance we'll get Ember Drain. Need to get rid of these dregs. Oh, you're healing for like all of that. I guess the one nice thing is that we are doing root seeds. We will get 2 chances to hit him, but it's a bit sketch. You definitely play 1 Razor Sharp Edge. I'm just wondering if you bring this guy back, because he's now doing... He would do 40 by 2, it's an extra 80 damage. This is only 30 damage. Oh, it's even more than that. It's 45 extra damage. We do take 1 Ember Drain for that, but I think that's probably okay. Play you out again. Yeah, this is why we need, I'm going to go all in on these Razor Sharp Edges now. This is why we need to go to spells so we can make the reform less expensive. By 2, again, not bad. And if we didn't have 1,000,000 stealth, we'd still be killing because it's just too much damage, too much health. I mean, the guy's got so much effective HP right now. Rector Flicker, too big of a tank, and the stealth is all too much. Votive Area is unnecessary. Can skip here as well. And now we just want to thin and make our reform cheaper. So we can get rid of both dregs. We will also get rid of Molten or Mortal Entrapment. I think all of this is unnecessary, but we'll take Wind of the Blacksmith. I don't want to muddy the deck. Both of these are pretty good. I think we'll take Resin Block though. Maybe we'll take the other one as well. I'm not really sure. Don't really think we need Holdover. I will get rid of a Molten Entrapment. I guess I could like hold over the Wicked Blaze, but that seems kind of bad. I think I'd much rather just minus cost to it. Or you know what? I can minus cost a Root Seeds and then permafrost it, because we don't need... One cost is good enough. And then we have enough to get the Combustible Wax. Oh, crap! That means our stealth doesn't die right away. That's fine. 6 stealth is enough to kill most things. Yep, and suddenly we're not killing. It's fine, it's fine. Play you out. Yeah, should not have taken Combustible Wax. Again, we're lucky because it doesn't actually matter. But if it did matter, it'd be really annoying. I guess I could have killed off the draft over and over again by playing it on its own floor. I probably should have considered that. After it dies this time, we can do that, though. Also, just really stacking up the damage here. Having a very thin deck helps with getting to our razor sharp edge that much faster. Yeah, it's definitely a good way to throw runs. I would say here we're fine, but I should have also pivoted and put the stealth in a different position, but it's fine. Also want to put the draft in the far back instead of in the middle. Okay. It's looking really good. I don't see how we lose here with 450 quick damage. We are going to have, I was going to put him on his own floor, I didn't do it. We are going to have him kind of in a tough spot. Can we get to 230? Oh, we're so close. Just not quite. Thought maybe I could do it in one hit, but it's fine. Anyway, we kill the boss. We put the giraffe on his own floor every time, though, so that he dies and then comes back stronger and stronger and stronger. Because he is quick. Although that would mean he might end up killing some things. Okay, so play you. Play you. Now the sweep dies every time, which is fantastic for us. Making it playable again. You can go here. That shouldn't hurt anything. He's not exactly super helpful, but it doesn't hurt, so we will continue to play him out. Get in there, friend. Do 110 damage. We will probably need to heal at one point, but right now it's not the point. And he's actually surviving now. Yeah, this is where we got to play Unleash. Just to get us tip-top. Okay. We're not quite killing this guy. Crazy. He's gonna give us one more garbage just to spite us. But now we can play the Wrath again. He's doing 145 damage. Let's get him in here. That is no joke. He scaled faster than our sweeper did. That's hilarious. Now our sweeper's a little bit bigger, a little bit more damage, raw damage, and we're good. I don't think, yeah, we can't get the flying kill, unfortunately. Just don't have wide enough scaling. But we are going to kill before the draft dies, which is pretty sick. Thanks for all the garbage. Appreciate. And of course, we're just going to take some fire damage because garbage. But it's fine. And there you go. Straightforward. It's just crazy, like sometimes you get really amazing builds that are super easy to run, and sometimes you don't. And you spend twice as long, and it's super complicated, and that's Monster Train. Feast or famine sometimes. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Little short episode, but pretty fun build. Pretty straightforward build. Nice, relaxing play. And I will see you guys next time.